What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another TV show review, and this time just following my reactions to Money Heist Korea's Season 1, Part 1. Just finished watching them all. If you're interested and you want to see the reactions, I did most of the episodes. It'll be down in the description if you're interested in checking that stuff out. But in terms of the review here today, I want to talk about it all, right? What I thought about these 6 episodes, what I really thought. And I think, like, the big thing is, I think, at the end of the day, the big question, I think, was this worth it? And then after watching the episodes, obviously, what I think about that, like, my initial thing was, like, you know, I like that the Koreans are having a take on this, but so soon, and then why in general, honestly? Why remake the series? And after watching 6 episodes, like I said, I think that, like, hey, it's been really good. I like it. It's good. But there's not enough changes, which I guess they want to keep it, you know, very true to the original story, which I understand too. But it's like, I just finished watching this series, and it's like I'm just watching it over again, just a little bit different. You know what I mean? The joint economic area is an interesting concept. It's cool. It's interesting to just see how the North Koreans, South Koreans, like in terms of even like the police side, how they clash sometimes, and their differences and stuff. That's interesting to me too. It's just like, I don't think this was necessary, to be quite honest. I don't think these shows were necessary. Like, it's good, like, it's good television, but it's just like, I'm looking forward to, like, new stories about Money Heist, right? You know what I mean? Like, not like a remake, especially not now. You know what I mean? Like, you see a lot of things being remade, in general, like, maybe like fucking at least 5 fucking years after, at least it's a minimum, but like literally right after. You know, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I still don't think it was necessary, even though it's been good. But with the positives, though, guys, I think the casting so far has proven to be really well done. The guy who plays Arturo Roman, I think his name is, in the original series, he does a great job, by the way. Oh my god, so annoying, dude. He is so annoying. Such a prick that, you know, he plays that so well, that character, because I think that character was like, yo, this guy's gotta die. He never ended up dying in the whole series, which was kind of crazy. Everybody thought he had to do, like, come on, like, he has to die. All the fans wanted it, but it never happened. But this guy, holy shit, this guy, like, I don't know which one's more annoying. I think the OG obviously is, but this guy is like, this guy drives me nuts, dude. Like, this guy's facial expressions, so annoying. He's doing a great job. Just want to shout out that actor. He's doing a fantastic job. I really like a lot of the characters too. Like Berlin, I think they got that guy spot on. I think they got him spot on. He is what I would believe Berlin would be if there was like a Korean version. I think he is exactly that. He plays it very well. Looks very much like him as well. The professor, he did a really good job as well. Tokyo, good as well. This Tokyo doesn't have the flair that Ursula Corbero had. Let me know what you think about that down below, guys. She doesn't have that flair, you know, that Ursula has, compared to, but she does a very good job. I do like it. I know I mentioned the finale reaction. I know South Korean or Korean shows in general tend to be very dramatic, and I've been told this. I know I've just watched Squid Game, by the way, from that stuff, and people have always told me that. Like, my friend's South Korean, so he's told me this too, and it's like, and I can definitely see that. Like, it is overly dramatic. Like, I think it's especially in that last episode that I watched, you know, you just see, like, when they're involved with the news, like, everything seems so over the top, a little bit more than it has to be. And I mean, that's what they do, right? I mean, like, it's fine. Like, you know, it's very, very drama-esque, which is not a problem, which was interesting, yeah. But in terms of even, like, the story's well done. You know, like I said, there's some twists, right? See, I don't know, we don't know if, because based on the initial backstory, remember when they were explaining the characters, it doesn't sound like the professor could be Berlin's brother. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, like, I think they were saying that guy was out in North Korea in that prison and stuff, or that, like, something like he was locked up or something for a while. It's like, that wouldn't really make sense to be his brother. I don't know how they really explain that. We'll find out, obviously, if that is if it is the case. That'll be interesting to think. Like I said, the North Korea South Korea factor is pretty cool, but there's not really a lot of changes, to be quite honest with you. I don't really see that character. If you remember during the original season, I don't remember her name, but she was like kind of involved with Berlina. She was trying to get him to, you know, do something like seduce him a little bit and stuff, which didn't end up working. But I haven't seen that character yet. That's one I haven't seen. That Allison Parker character, she's doing a lot of action. She has a lot of action, which doesn't surprise me as well, because she in the original series she did a lot. And what they did with her was kind of interesting too, because they said it's a U.S. I forget what it was. U.S. something from the U.S. or some politician or something like that. Because the other guy originally was like an ambassador or something, or it could be the same thing. I don't know. But she actually speaks English. I don't think she's not from South Korea in this. So I think she's actually from America. So which is interesting too. Yeah, and another thing about these 6 episodes too, because I know a lot of South Korean shows tend to be one season. So I'm gonna keep this in mind when I'm saying this. That I feel like they're speeding everything up. Like this 6 episodes feels like this feels like all of season 1 in a way. In a way, that's what it feels like. To a certain point, I don't know if it is, but it's just like it just feels fast. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it feels like very fast paced. I think maybe they're gonna try and get everything to one season because it'd be 6 and 6, so 12 episodes total. I think they're gonna just try and wrap it up just one. I think it'll just be one season. I don't think there'll be anything else other than this. It's interesting to think though. It's been good. The action's been very good. I really like Denver's character. He's been amazing. But yeah, no, they're really capturing the emotions pretty good of Money Heist. There's some awesome cliffhangers. Like I said, I've already watched the same thing happen before, almost. So it's like it's hard to like really be very surprised or anything like that with everything. Like, because like back then when I watched it, it had like a special feeling to it. When I watched it. Like I need to watch the next one. Like this one, I can wait a day. You know what I mean? Like and not be like fucking like, oh, I really want to know what happened next. You know what I mean? It's not one of those. Cliffhangers are pretty big though. Like if you haven't watched Money Heist before and you're watching this for the first time, I think you'll really enjoy this, in my opinion. But if somebody's watched Money Heist already, I think I enjoy it. I don't want to flame it. Like I said, I just didn't think it was necessary for the show to happen. I don't think so, but they are doing a good job at it. Like I said. If I had to rate the show, these 6 episodes, this first part, I would probably rate 8 out of 10. Very good. Like I said, like I don't want to like, for example, not evaluate it properly just because based on like, oh, like why do we have to do this? Like why do I have to have this show again remade? Right? That's I don't want to say that. Like I want to, tell you what I think exactly from what I've seen. Right? Like and if they've done a good job, and I believe they have. It's pretty cool. Interesting to see it in another place and stuff, and like I said, that North Korea, South Korea type of thing is a very interesting dynamic because if that wasn't there, it would probably be exactly the same. Like everything would be almost exactly the same. So even more. So I think it's just interesting. But honestly, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts on the series Money Heist Korea, Joint Economic Area. Let me know your rating down below of this first part. Are you gonna continue watching when the last part drops? Just like to figure out, like what your gauge is on this, and is there anything that they've got wrong during this remake? Like, is there anything that they screwed up in your opinion? Do you think is necessary, like me? And what have you thought about the series? How have they executed it? You know what I mean? Just let me know what you think down below in the comments and everything. And if you enjoyed the review here today and the reactions, if you already checked them out as well, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell down below as well. You'll get notified from when I do the final batch of the season, and I'll review it all at the end as well, just like I'm doing now. Like I said, I just don't want to ramble too on about it, but I did really like Money Heist Korea. It's good. I do recommend it, to others, that want to watch it. But if you haven't watched Money Heist before, watch the original Money Heist first, okay? In general, say you watched Money Heist and you're just watching this review and you just want to hear what happens quickly, and you're thinking about watching it or something like that, or somebody else I don't think, if you don't watch this, you ain't missing nothing. You know what I mean? I personally don't believe you're missing anything. And that's not to negatively critique the series. I'm not, but like I said, this is not something new. It's not really new, right? So it's pretty much you're watching it over again, told by different storytellers, pretty much. But the same core story is being done, and not too many changes. So that's the reality of it. That's the best way I would put it. But anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning into the review of Money Heist Korea Season 1, Part 1. We'll be back at it, hopefully maybe toward the end of the year when they release the rest. So with that, take it easy, guys. Peace.